Together we can show the world what we can do. You are next to me and I'm next to you. Pushing on through until the battle's won. No one's gonna give nothing to us. Into each other we put our trust. Standing united after the fight is done.
Yo, this episode of 7 Deadly Sins, man. 7 Deadly Sins, Season 2, Episode 5. Gotta get him out.
Tower! 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 Tower!
It's the one and only Eagle Double G. Snoop Dogg. You know I'm mobbing with the D.R.E. It's the one and only Eagle Double G. Snoop Dogg. You know I'm mobbing with the D.R.E. Top dog, bite them all, yeah, I'm burning it up. DPGC, you should be turning it up. CBT, LBC, yeah, we cooking back up. And when they bang this in the club, baby, you got to get up. Cause homies, thug homies, yeah, they giving it up.
Real talk, though. Yo! Galand, man. God damn! Alright, let's talk about this episode. Galand versus Meliodas was amazing. I enjoyed this fight overall. Let's talk about it. So Galand, one of the strongest of the 10 Commandments, right there. Instant slaughter, dude.
Holy Jesus.
Yep. Exactly my point. Instant slaughter. Let's talk about that. So basically, we got Galand just basically Meliodas is testing him and basically using his ancient treasure against pretty much, him doing all the clones. But obviously, he could see most of those tricks coming from a mile away. So basically, when that's going on, we're seeing like Diana. She's about to attack, but she's so small. She's not even a magic form until. Excuse me. Wow. Apologize for that. My girl, Merlin, snap of a finger, and then all of a sudden she becomes in a giant form, about to use her most strongest attack. The bitch, yo, Diana, man, yo, she got played. He was like, bitch, be gone, thought. Yo, this dude's insane. And then basically, she creates a thing called like a cube, and now this cube is actually protecting them from any kind of magical attacks or any kind of physical attacks in general. So we got that going on, of course, between King Arthur and them. So we got Arthur, not King Arthur. You mean just Arthur, but you know what I mean. So basically, we got them, and Merlin's trying to persuade him in order to actually, find a way to get them to safety before anything happens. So what happens is that nope. Ain't gonna happen. I ain't gonna fall for that shit either. Galand is too smart for their own good, man. Galand is too smart for their own good. It's ridiculous, man. This shit is insane. It's nuts, man. It's insane. Jesus. All right. So when it comes to that, and of course just seeing everyone yo. There's someone that's stronger than someone that's even stronger than the captain. Hawk and them is actually pretty shocked. So after that, what's going on? Everyone's getting slaughtered on. Meliodas comes back up there, basically about to use the power of the darkness, but the darkness doesn't seem to really work much because he's not at full power yet. Because again, he's not really fully controlled of the darkness. Because if he were to go basically go out of control, then he'd be screwed, because then, no, not even that, the entire, fucking, I guess the planet or the fucking universe itself, or the world, the world itself will be gone. It will be completely annihilated. A big black hole would probably, it'd be insane. I could imagine the damage impact that shit would do. Anyway, especially what we saw in season 1. Should give you a clear example of that. Anyways, so because of that, he got a sample of one of the sins. Not sure exactly. It's either Meliodas or Merlin. And he goes back, and apparently, after they're all there, we see GOWTHER. Whoa. And I'm like, dude, we see GOWTHER. And the dude is naked. Gowther is fucking naked. The dude is naked, just butt-ass naked, and he's like laughing. And it's like, what the fuck? So I'm guessing this means that he's gonna either help them or go against them. The way he was just laughing, like psychotically, is like kind of insane. So yeah, and then we also got, you know, everybody else, you know, try to do their thing, and it doesn't work. Okay, next thing we got is Bond and the rest of the stuff with the fairy force. What happens is that now they actually praise him, like, oh my god, you know, king, you're the new fairy king, you know, yay, yay, and all that stuff. So what happens is that Bond's like, okay, look, you know what? Give my ears to the sins. But it's like, wait a minute, what about you're not going to come back? So Jericho, you know, follows him, obviously, because Jericho wants some of that Bond D, if you know what I mean. So we got that going on. And then, when that happens, okay? So when that happens, okay, we got that stuff going on. And then later at the end of the episode, we find out that, that my boy GOWTHER in the boys or in the building, and what happens is that actually Hauser, I think that's his name, Hauser, the sand dude, yeah, I think that's him. And yeah, so so we got that stuff going on. So meanwhile we got that, and then we see a village, and we see like the horses, and then the people are just like, they're like not even conscious. And what happened is that we go back. Now I'm talking about the 10 Commandments, their abilities. So it looks like they have the abilities to eat people's souls as their own food source. So they need the souls to actually feed upon themselves as food. So what happens is that they're soul takers, and they basically pretty much eat the souls of each living creature, living human, etc. And that's basically how they, you know, satisfy their hunger, you know, etc. But y'all, so we actually learned the mystery of what their true identity or their true abilities can possibly do. Meanwhile, after that, the village that, you know, GOWTHER and them go to pretty much is getting raided by this red demon. Then there's this big dark white demon that comes there, and yo, this dude Hendrickson comes out of nowhere, and he's like, yo, you know what? I'm the only one that could actually help you defeat this thing. All four of us gotta work together and team up and power and use our powers combined in, like it's some Captain Planet shit. And basically be like, yeah, you know what? That's what we're going to do. And that's the only way that we could do it. And I'll teach you the exact thing of what to do to stop it. So that's basically where the episode ends off. So it looks like Hendrickson is no longer going to be on the side of evil. And it turns out maybe, just maybe, he might be on the side of being good. And actually not. Maybe he'll still have those demon-like powers. But he'll probably be like more in control. And yeah, like, you know what I mean? So that's basically what it is. A lot of people, including me, were like shocked that this dude was even still alive. I'm like, whoa! I'm like, Hendrick's still alive? That's nutty. Like, that's crazy as hell. So, you know, this dude being alive. So Hendrickson is alive, man. He's alive. He's well. He's about to help. So we got that going on. And yeah, so that's pretty much it for this episode. Overall, a very quality, amazing episode this week. Love the fight going down. Galan is a savage. The way he just jumps up at the end. Just his entrance from Super Mario jump. Mario, where you at, dude? And that's it. So 5 out of 5. Quality episode. Just loved it overall. Very hyped for the rest of season 2. Can't wait for episode 6. We are, oh wow, ready at episode 6. That's crazy. So the 6th episode, we got episode 6 coming out around. So definitely can't wait for that. And also, yes, that's it. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe as always. Don't forget to click the bell to join the squad. Follow my social media plugins and gamer tags as well. Peace, soul, love, chicken grease, and the sky is the limit. And my fans, keep supporting me, what you read and what you watch. And that's it. So see you guys next week for episode 6.